Welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremaine Perry podcast. I'm your host. Some folks call me Trey, other people call me Tremaine. It don't matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Here for another live reaction to this time is TNA Emergence, the PLE that happened yesterday because it's after midnight now. Anyway, before I continue, don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe to the channel. Go through the content I've put out, liking, commenting, and sharing the videos with everybody you know, and follow me on social media. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, starting their weekend. Now let's begin. I'm watching it way late because I had to do the SmackDown video first. But here we go. See you, John. Have a good night. Appreciate everything you do, bro. I almost got a spoiler just then when I was sharing. It was that close to spoiling one of the matches for me just then when I shared it on when I shared my link up there. For media on nights like this, so it doesn't ruin the show for me. Checking the mic check, 1 2, check. Checking the mic. What up, Plump? Greetings from Turkey. Wow, that's one of the benefits of me doing these late streams because it's 1 in the morning where I'm at. I get to interact with people from other parts of the world right now. So thanks for chiming in from Turkey, man. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great night, a great morning, whatever time of the day it is there. Hey Zeta, what's up? How you doing? I'm in North Carolina. I'm in USA, East Coast. Glad you're doing good, Zeta. Thanks for jumping in the chat. No spoilers, by the way, because I'm watching Emergence for the first time. I had to work tonight, so everything's falling behind. You're in Iran? Wow. Amiho. Is that how you say it? Thanks for jumping in the stream, bro. Thanks for jumping in the channel and participating in the live chat. Don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button. You're in Alaska? No, I'm not in Alaska. I'm in North Carolina. Alaska's on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. Oh, we're starting out with the Cedric Alexander Mustafa Ali match. Let's go. Chris, I hear you with the word life. I won't ever forget John Cena saying that, man. I still got that visor somewhere. I ought to go get it real quick. You, since you said that. Enjoy the Wall of Fame. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can find that visor since you're talking thug life. Word life, I mean. And of course, I can't find it because I'm looking for it. If I won't looking for it, it'd be right up under my face. I'll have to wear it on my next stream. I'm gonna find it and wear it on my next stream. The hello, if you haven't heard this yet, you're doing your best, and that's enough. Remember to eat, drink water, smile, and your love. Hope your day gets better each second. Have a great. That means a lot. Thank you. The same thing to you. Right back at you. I appreciate that. That. Thank you for that. I love. I don't like WWE. I love WWE. Zeta. What up, Snowy? I see you in the chat. Thank you for liking and for subscribing. I appreciate it. Jump. Have a good night. But yeah, I'm gonna find my Word Life visor. I'm gonna wear it on the channel probably tomorrow because I'm gonna do my live reaction to AEW Collision and Triple Mania. I've been doing the most. I'm stretching myself thin, but it's by popular demand, so I'm doing what I gotta do. Trying to think of another poll to put up. I'll think of something here soon. Sorry, not sorry for munching on camera. Anybody who's watched me before know that I get the munchies. I said I was hungry. Not Mustafa Ali. I said that wrong. It's the youngest in Charles Leon Slater versus Cedric Alexander for the TNA X Division Championship. You tell the tape. First time ever one-on-one between the two. Slater pinned Hotch in a triple threat title defense. And Alexander pinned Slater last night on Impact. I love Liv Morgan too, Zeta. Top five of my all-time favorite women wrestling crushes. She's in it. She's in that top five, along with Blake Monroe, who's number one on my list. That's my wife. Bailey's got to be in there somewhere. Laura Valkyria, I feel like is in there. Ring the bell. I'm glad I'm watching this on the replay because when I was watching the kickoff show to Emergence earlier, it was chopping and screwing every 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, every 5 seconds the feed would freeze up. And I'm like, I hope it's better when I watch it. And it is so far. You like Dom? I don't like Dom. I liked him before he turned heel when he was tag teaming with his dad. But now now I don't like him. And he needs to shave that dadgum mustache. Like he got a big rat on his lip. Not a fan of Dominic Mysterio. I tolerate him though. And I did take a page out of his book and get me some chicken nuggies. I got them right here beside me. So if I start munching on them too, I'm sorry. Not sorry. I'm trying to think of my fifth top favorite women wrestler that I've got a crush on. Um, that's tough. I always go crazy for Fallon Henley. She's cute. Everybody's got their own opinion, YouTuber. Everybody's got their own opinion. You got to remember, just like, 3, 4 months ago, he was getting booed out of the building where he couldn't even talk on a microphone without people booing him loud, so loud that you couldn't even hear him. And I'm still one of those people. Yeah, I watched Friday Night SmackDown. That's why it took me so long to start watching Emergence because I had to watch that on camera first. That video's not live yet, but I was live reacting to that just like I'm doing to Emergence right now. It was pretty good. SmackDown was really good, actually. I'm glad a lot of the outcomes were the way they were. Like, I'm glad the team of Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso, Jacob Fatu won. I'm glad the Street Profits won. What's up, Yuki? You watched it too? Too sweet. Pin attempt by Cedric Alexander did not work. I hear you, YouTuber. And with that said, yeah, you're right. He does his job good. The heels do their job good because I really don't like them, and the faces do their job good because I really like them. Appreciate the love. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on social media. Hit the buttons, do the things, help me grow the channel, help me become YouTube famous. I want to be like I show speed minus the interaction at the Royal Rumble that messed up his leg. Which, if you haven't seen Unreal yet, watch it because that was a real gash. It took a whole piece of meat off his leg when Braun Breaker speared him and threw him over the top rope at the Rumble. That's one of the many reasons I do not want to be a wrestler. I don't like getting hurt, and I don't like surgeries. Like I want to be a wrestler, but I don't because of those reasons. What about Juggalo? The night ain't over yet. I know it ain't. My night's just getting started, really. I had to work, and I had to work late, which means I had to miss out on both the shows, which ticks me off still that TNA always want to have their premium live events at the exact same time as SmackDown's on. I don't see why they do that. They could very easily slide it over to Saturday or make it be on a Sunday like most back in the day. There I go showing my age again. But back in my day, pay-per-views was on Sunday night only every week or every month. I mean, pay-per-views weren't on a Friday night or on a Saturday night, only on Sundays. And it irritates me that TNA wants to have theirs on a daggone Friday at 8 p.m. As soon as SmackDown goes live, the pay-per-view goes live. And I could see if they were rivals with WWE or something like that, but they're in cahoots. They're like under the same umbrella. So you would think I ain't even gonna get into it no more. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. What's up, Keith? Welcome in, Keith. How you doing? I missed you earlier. I did my live reaction to SmackDown first, so I've already been streaming for 2 hours, and now I'm streaming for about 3 more hours while I watch Emergence. Hope you're doing good, bro. What are you watching, Juggalo? Because mine, I'm watching the first match of Emergence. I saw the kickoff earlier. That happened what, like 8 hours or 5 hours ago? 6 hours ago. But the live event actually happened, 6 hours ago. It just ended at 10 o'clock my time. You must be watching the encore. Thanks for subscribing, Jada. I appreciate it. My goal is 175. I might be there by now. 174. One more subscriber will get me to my goal for the night. Keep on hitting them subscribe buttons, dog. Keep on helping me out. I appreciate everybody's help getting me there. I just got a notification about a new subscriber. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. It means a lot. Tyler, what's up? Thanks for welcome new subscriber. Thank you for your support, Tyler. I appreciate it. How you doing? To quote Enzo Amore, how you doing? Cheers. Oh no, Keith, no. Right the day after your birthday, bro. That sucks. You're watching JCW versus GCW, the 2-day war night 2 of the Insane Clown Posse YouTube channel. Interesting, Juggalo. I never watched that before. I salute you too, Tyler. I appreciate you. Good looking out. And that is beyond the goal. I'm at 177 subscribers. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Above and beyond the goal I set for myself. I wanted 175 and I got more. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Countless thank yous to each of you, y'all. Appreciate it. I might enjoy it. I mean, I might check it out. I did reach it, Zeta. I did reach it thanks to you and everybody else subscribing right now. Appreciate it. I'm just watching Game Changer Wrestling versus Jason. Game Changer Wrestling sounds familiar. I want to start watching Fourth Rope Wrestling, the organization that Enzo Amore is in. He's now called the Real One. And I think Zilla Fatu's over there. Hardy Boys are the tag team champions there. I want to start watching that. So now I really do have to go see a surgeon. Damn, Keith. That sucks, Keith, man. I'm sorry, bro. Man, that's terrible. That's the last thing I wanted to hear today. I never heard a great Skoski. Who is that? I'm not gonna lie, Juggalo. I never was really into ICP like that. The only time I halfway like Insane Clown Posse was when they did that song with the Cottonmouth Kings. Think for yourself. Other than that, I really don't. I'm not into Insane Clown Posse like that. Oh, I know you tough, Keith. I know you're a tough cookie. I get that vibe from you since day one. I'm glad you were able to catch one of these streams tonight, Keith, because me and John were wondering earlier, we're like, dang, there's no Keith. None of the mods are on. John was the only mod earlier. And again, doing a phenomenal job like he always does. He learned from the best. Learning, as you see, I'm learning for the best based off that pinned message. Like, gee, I wonder where I learned how to do that from. How to come up with a clever saying like that. I wonder how I learned, who taught me how to do that. Don't hit me with that Cody Rhodes lame catchphrase. What do you want to talk about? After that, you're going to start saying, I'm going to finish my story. Let me stop. Oh, Leon Slater countered that. Could it be? 1, 2. Oh, so close to defending his belt. Back and forth with pin attempts now. Wow. This match has been pretty even so far. I want Leon Slater to retain, of course. He just got the belt like a few weeks ago. He about to do that move over the top turnbuckle. He's about to do that diagonal run where he jumps over the ring post to the outside. I love when he does this. So much athleticism when he does it. Poetry in motion, like I call it. There he goes, head full of steam, jumps over, flips up Wow. And lands on his feet like a cat every time. I can only dream of being able to do something like that, man. That is crazy. And they're showing it again in slow mo. Like I said, poetry in motion. Slater now going to the top. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome!" After that crazy move that he likes to do. Oh, Spanish fly. Cedric Alexander out of nowhere. Now he's about to hit the lumbar check. No. Oh, counter. One. Oh, but Slater picked him up. Is he gonna do a Styles clash? Yeah. Wow, he just hit the Styles clash. And now he's gonna hit the 450 Swanton. That's it. That is if he hits this 450 Swanton after a Styles clash, yeah, he's about to nail it. Come on, Slater. Come on, youngest in charge. Oh yeah. One, two, three. Ring the bell. Leon Slater for the win, and still the TNA X Division champion. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I might check out JCW one. All right, I'll make a deal with you, Tyler and Juggalo. I'll watch some clips, at least some clips of JCW and what was the other one, GCW. If y'all will watch DCW's Dominant Championship Wrestling. If y'all check out DCW, I'll check out JCW and GCW. Capiche? You seen an ad about MIW. I don't know what MIW is about, Keith, unless that's a typo. Oh, Keith, that's another thing. I don't know if you're familiar with the polls that I've been putting up, but the poll from earlier this week, I was asking if I should start doing live reaction videos to AEW, Collision, and Dynamite. Overwhelming response of a yes for that. So now I got to do 6 streams a week for live reacting instead of the 4 like I was doing. And then earlier tonight on my SmackDown stream, when I was watching that live reacting to it, I put a poll up asking if I should start having a weekly stream to talk about something other than wrestling. An overwhelming response, unanimous. Everybody said yes. So I'm already working a lot. I'm already like stretching myself thin with these podcasts, and I'm gonna be doing even more moving forward. And hopefully that grows the channel. Hopefully that gets me to. Hopefully the right person sees this, and I get the opportunity that I've been wanting. That I can get my foot through the door of being a wrestling analyst for WWE or TNA or whoever, instead of paying to go to the wrestling shows. I want to get paid to go to the wrestling shows instead of paying my way to WrestleMania 42 and paying for the hotel and the airfare. Have somebody pay me to go do that. That's my goal. And hopefully, doing all these now it's gonna be 14, 15 videos a week. Hopefully, will get me there. One day a week, open forum. Okay. Major League Wrestling. Never heard of that either. There's so many different indie organizations out there. I can't keep up. Like I here in North Carolina, we got DCW, which is Dominant Championship Wrestling, and we also have FWE, which is Fortified Wrestling or Fortitude Wrestling Entertainment. And then I guess MLW is another spot in the world, and then GCW and what was it? JCW. That's probably like Midwest, West Coast. I don't know what part of the world those are in. Open forum. I was thinking about having a certain topic, and there's going to be some parameters on that weekly non-wrestling podcast. I'm only going to do it for 30 minutes at the most. I'm going to set a timer. And I was even thinking about having a different topic every week. Like one week it might be comics, the next week it might be music. Following week after that might be I don't know, Pokemon, instead of it just being an open forum. Carlito's in MLW, okay. Juggalo and Tyler, are there any WWE or past WWE talent in JCW or GCW? What's up, Jennifer? How you doing? Welcome into the channel. Welcome into the YouTube live feed for my podcast. Hope you're having a great night or morning or whatever time of the day it is where you're at. Meanwhile, Jill Miller is talking to First Class and Trick Williams. I'm excited to see Rich Swann again, but I'm not excited that he's in cahoots with AJ Francis. He could have picked, he would have been better off by himself. I do not like AJ Francis. El Nuevo Dia. A New Day. Yeah, it's a new day here too. See, I know some Spanish. Like I've been taking Duolingo for months. Like, welcome to the war room. That Keith, you cracked me up when you called it that the first time. The war room. It really is. If I place the camera, let me move my munchies and my snacks out of the way so I can show you the rest of the room real quick. Since a lot of new people are in the stream, a lot of new subscribers, y'all need to know how much of a fanatic I am. Let me move my food out the way. Hold on. All right. Oh no, we got cookies down. We got cookies down. I'll be bringing these snacks in here and don't even eat them half the time. But I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. All right, here you go. My bed has WWE pillowcases, even the comforter and the mattress and the sheets. You see, it's got WWE logo. It says "Show up and win." There's the Big E logo right there. Sorry, my finger was over it. Yeah, the Big E logo, the pillowcases. That's another pillowcase. Even my glasses. Yeet, yeet. And my wall behind me, there are all my John Cena hats, all my wrestling hats. There's a Pearl Jam and an OAR hat up there, but yeah. Even the chair behind me, the Road to WrestleMania chair that I got from Charlotte, the War Room. There's a little 10-cent tour. There's a couple of videos on my YouTube channel that show you a closer look at my podcast studio, or AKA War Room, as Keith likes to call it. Nick Nemeth on the JCW team. They told they told us Nick Nemeth was hurt. I didn't, and his brother Ryan Nemeth had a match on the kickoff show for Emergence tonight. I was wondering where Nick Nemeth was. Now I know. And thank you for letting me know some of the past WWE talent that's over there on JCW, Tyler. I appreciate you sharing that. Just trying different things, slowly see what works. I like that slogan a lot, Keith. I like it called a War Room. I like that a lot. That's very clever. Because it kind of is what it is. Yeah, y'all, if you want to see more of this room, go to my YouTube channel. One of my shorts, I think I got two shorts up there. That's a closer look at this room. It's like a full 360 of it. Suspended from that pay-per-view. I wonder what happened. Why did Nick Nemeth get suspended from Emergence? I know Matt Hardy couldn't, or Jeff Hardy couldn't do that show in Canada that time a few weeks ago because he got those charges, press pending against him, or whatever happened. But yeah, Keith, I like that you call it the war room, bro. That's a well played, very well played. Matt Cardona making his way out for this match. And anybody know me know I'm going for Matt Cardona on this one. Because we know Order 4 and those security guards are going to get involved at some point. Ring the bell. Here we go. Live in Baltimore, Maryland for TNA Emergence. Well, it was live in Maryland. Early going in the match, so they're going to be going back and forth, counter for counter, filling each other out, so to speak. Because you got to remember, I just came home and jumped on camera. I'm still wearing my damn work clothes. Sorry, y'all. I'm hairy, so if wind blows on me, I think it's something on me, even though it's not. But I always keep that fan blowing because I got four lights shining on me, and it makes it hot as blazes in here. Ali with a 2 count on Cardona, and they's doing push-ups in the middle of the ring. Insult to injury. And I'm still gonna do a WWE 2K25 gameplay video after this stream. So that means I'm gonna do 3 YouTube videos today. Back to back to back. To quote Mark Henry, that's what I do. They're about to outside interfere. I knew it. But Cardona had to thwart him. It was only a matter of time before Order 4 got involved. Oh, Ali head first into the ring post. To a better person, it couldn't have happened. That's tough, Tyler. That Down syndrome. I can't even begin to imagine what that's like. Keith, I agree with you on that. It's probably a situation like R-Truth. Like I feel like that whole R-Truth not getting re-signed, and then the We Want Truth chance bringing him back. I feel like that was just hoax as well. That was just a ruse, just like Cross might be. But if they bring Cross back, they better bring Scarlett back, because I'm disappointed that Lana didn't come back with Rusev. Like I don't even, I don't like Rusev, but literally, but if Lana was with them, I would like Rusev just by association. Yeah, Keith is the peacekeeper. Totally. They need to fix this audio. You talking about my audio or the show you're watching, Tyler? I'm good, right? Because there's sometimes technical issues on my end. Sometimes I don't know about them until it's too late. DDT on the floor by Ali. Appreciate confirming that I'm good with the sound. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, Keith, I wonder how I learned how to promote myself like I just did. You love that Drew segment? You talking about the one on SmackDown tonight, Drew? That was pretty. It was alright. I'm not a Drew McIntyre fan, but that segment, his promo was kind of good. Reenacting the crime scene that he caused last week on SmackDown, which is why Cody Rhodes is hurt. I like Drew McIntyre more than I like Gunther, if that says anything. Thank you, Keith. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying my best over here. Every time I jump behind this camera, I give it my all. I wish I could call the matches more, but I be want to interact with y'all more than calling every single move that's happening on the show I'm watching. My barber, the guy who is the inspiration, the reason why I'm sitting here doing podcasts to this day, he's telling me, call all the matches, call all the shots, call everything that's happening in the ring while you watch it. And at first, that's what I was doing. And I still do. But now that you guys are conversing with me, I do that more. I'm trying to build these relationships and these connections with you guys. Absolutely getting more subs. You're right. My goal tonight was 175 subs. They showed up and delivered and got me more than what I asked for. So I'm very, very fortunate. Try not to take anything for granted. And know that the right moment's coming. The right WWE producer or somebody in the business is gonna see me doing this one day. It's gonna change my world completely. I just have to wait and keep on pressing on. Remember Tyler, and if he's still in the chat, Juggalo, I'll watch GCW and JCW if you'll watch GCW. That's D as in David, CW. Dominant Championship Wrestling. Check out Pure Temptation. Their theme song is fire. I don't even know if they're even like it's such a small indie organization. They might not even be on YouTube like that. Other than my synopsis of one of their shows. Let me see if I can find anything up here about them. Dominant Championship Wrestling. Cause I see them going places. Yeah, they got a preview. There's Bojack. Bojack and Tim. Bojack, Tim, and Pure Temptation are my favorite out of everybody on DCW. By far. I went to Spin the Block. I went to that show. I went to. They had a Christmas one. That was when I first heard about them last year. They had a Christmas show. Psycho Boy Fodder. He's one of the I recognize from DCW too. Oh, Cardona with the win. Let's go. That's exactly what was supposed to happen. That's exactly the outcome I wanted. Heck yeah. So glad Matt Cardona just won. I don't even know if it's on TV like that, bro. Because it's an indie organization. They're not televised. You have to look up, check out their Facebook page, for example. They might show clips up there. There's some things on YouTube. I just looked. There's some things on YouTube about them. That's what I've been doing, Keith. A little bit of this person's ideas, a little bit of that person's ideas, twist it around to be my own thing. Just like my pinned message, that's a little bit of your idea. Change it up, make it my own, add to it. This, if you go back and look at the first YouTube video I ever put out back on March 1st, even the description, the vibe, everything is completely different to how I do things now. DCW's on Thriller TV. They don't have Thriller TV, so I didn't know it was up there. System just came out, taking the fight to Order 4. See, why they gonna do this to me? I don't like the system, and I don't like Order 4. So I could care less. Yeah, buck the system. Instead of saying whatever they say, whenever they play their theme song, I say, buck the system. Because I cannot stand them. You're my producer. I like it. Especially when you called it the War Room. Zeta, what's up? You still here? Good. Glad you're still hanging out with me. Now, I could care less. If it was Order 4 versus the system, I could care less. As long as they beat each other up, I don't care who win or lose on that one. And I definitely don't like AJ Francis. I'm excited to see Rich Swann in the ring again. He won this past yesterday on TNA Impact. He won that match for his team. But he's in cahoots with AJ Francis, man. AJ Styles. I always like saying it the way Howard Finkel would say it. The phenomenal AJ Styles. I used to love when Fink said it like that. He was on Impact a few weeks ago. He was on Impact, and he was on the last PLE when Leon Slater won the X Division Championship. He came out there to congratulate him. That's why Leon Slater used the Styles Clash in his match earlier. Inspired by AJ Styles. Fuck the system. Ring the bell. At the same time, Buck's first class. I said, I guess I gotta. No, I don't even want to admit I'm going for first class because of Rich Swann. I'm going for Rich Swann, not first class. You want one of my belts? I'll just give you a closer look at one of them. Zeta, since you like them so much. Fun facts about them for one. That's the first belt I ever owned. That's the second belt I ever owned, and that's the last belt I bought. That's my favorite belt because it costs the most and it weighs the most. But this one, it used to have the red stripe on the bottom, but because I've taken it to hundreds, literally, I've taken it to hundreds of shows, WWE shows. I wore it off, and it was to the point where just that part of the belt had the red on it. So I took a hammer and put a cloth over it and nailed it, beat it a couple times so that red popped out. So now it's a gold stripe at the bottom, which gives it an even doper look, in my opinion. That gold stripe at the bottom is kind of cool. It gives it a different look. It Cause it looked weird when it was just red there only. Somebody called me out about it at a DCW show. Matter of fact, I keep talking about DCW. He's like, "Why only that one part of your belt got the red on it?" Like, for one, why you in my business? For two, I'm gonna fix it. Another fun fact, since you like my belts later, this one is the one that Diamond Dallas Page autographed when I went to Wrestle WWE World. When I went to WrestleMania earlier this year, it's faded. I hate that it's faded because I've still been wearing it to shows. But DDP signed that belt. The video of him signing it is on my YouTube channel. And then, of course, the 10-pound NXT 2.0 belt, which is my favorite. Appreciate it, Zeta. Thanks for admiring. All part of the war room, all part of my fandom. And all those meet and greets that are on the wall behind me happened within this past calendar year. That's when I met the Hardy Boys. That's Lita, Jordan Grace, Masha Slamovich, B-Fab, Diamond Dallas Page. That's after he signed my belt. I took a photo with him. Tony Storm, Bailey, Joe Hendry, and cute, fine Maxine Dupree. And I got a second photo with Bailey that day in Georgia when I went to Bad Blood because I was supposed to have met Liv Morgan, but she canceled her meet and greets for whatever reason. So I got to meet Bailey twice. And I'm like, I can't be mad at that. I wanted to meet Liv Morgan, but to get to go around again and meet Bailey twice, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. I was just excited to be at the WWE Superstore meeting them, meeting anybody, to be honest. And in that encyclopedia behind me is all my autographs that I've collected over the year. And then right here is my autographed John Cena CD. When I met him, whoa, it was like, what's the copyright on the CD? It was roughly when the CD came out. So the CD came out in 2005. So we'll say in 2006 is when I met him and got this autograph, John Cena's autograph. Coming to Jacksonville, Florida. I wish you were talking about Jacksonville, North Carolina, but I know you're not. AEW was just in Virginia last week, and that's literally like one state away from me. I almost went, but I ain't had the money. I'm saving my money for WrestleCade so I can meet Zaya Brookside. That is my main objective when I go to WrestleCade in a few months. I don't know what that says. Lucky. Adopt a movie. What do you mean, Zeta? Adopt a movie match? You gotta love autocorrect. I know that's probably what's happening to you because I did it earlier tonight on my description for the SmackDown video. I tried to type in Piper Niven and it autocorrected it to Piper Nice. Like, thanks for not helping me. Even this cup came from WrestleMania 41. That came from Allegiant Stadium back in April of this year. And Keith, I already know the other channels you're a mod for probably got a lot more subscribers than I do. I can only begin to guess or think of how many follows and likes they get, subscribers and whatnot. But I'm making way. I'm making my way, my own way. Yeah, please translate that to English, whatever that is. I'm trying to copy and paste to the internet, but I it won't let me. Wait, I got an idea. I can figure it out. More than one way to skin a cat. Why you would want to skin a cat to begin with is another story, but there's more than one way to do it if you wanted to. Oh, this match is just evolving into bedlam, just debauchery and chaos. Agent Zero, that one tall dude from Order 4 security. Like, I'm not even much paying attention to this match because, again, it's freaking Order 4 in the system. Down payment, that's what the name of AJ Francis' theme song or finisher is. And he just won the match for his team. So first class just beat the system. That text that we don't understand, Keith, is a name. Mohammed Mohsen, to be exact. That's what that says. Again, like I said, there's more than one way to skin a cat. 849 subscribers, 1,400 subscribers. One day I'll get there. One day I'll be there. I'm almost at that first number. Those are my new goals, by the way. 849 is my goal, short-term goal. Long-term goal is 1,400. You just help me set myself some, what's the word? Milestones, we'll call them. Thanks, Keith. You just helped me set up some milestones for myself. I'm lucky because you didn't get to go to a WWE match or get to meet him. Zeta, where you at? Where you located? A lot of people here are from other countries. You're hoping I'll have 200 by next weekend? That'd be cool. I've been promoting it a lot. I even promoted it on TikTok for the first time because my buddy at work said I should. It didn't have much of an impact immediately, but in the long term, it might. They just had an injury report that I just breezed right through because most of the time it says they're injured, but really they're still cleared to compete. Megan Morant, boy, she is cute. Oot. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack, the Megan Morant. Oh, say his name, man. He appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. They love him in London, in Paris, in Tokyo, America, Scotland, in Canada, in Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. I did not expect to see him tonight. I'm glad he's coming out for this interview. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, he's so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, he's so prestigious. Oh, oh. Let's go. Do 30-second reactions. Just say, Keith, what you mean do 30-second reactions? Oh, 30-second reactions on TikTok? Is that what you're talking about? Man, why did I do that? Now I can't get it back on the wall like last time. I need to quit pulling them down like that, yo. Messing up the war room. There I go again. Screwing up my war room. C Pow, what's up? Yeah, I did a SmackDown stream earlier, and I jumped onto this one immediately after that. Been expecting you. What's up? What's up? I was wondering where you were. 30-second reactions to wrestling matches for YouTube. Okay, I get what you're saying, Keith. I could probably chop down one of my current videos if it come down to it to 30 seconds and have it as a short on YouTube. That's what you're trying to say. Or just have a 30-second short of me reacting to something. Okay. Again, I'm taking notes, mental notes. Next is Mike Santana versus Sami Callihan. They're playing a video package of the lead up to it. Why Sami Callihan kind of remind me of Kevin Owens? Even it was that tattoo that they just showed in the side view that made me think that. Yeah, that tattoo on his right arm reminds me of the same tattoo that Kevin Owens has. And they got the same kind of body build. The only difference is Sami Callihan wears a backwards hat to the ring. Yeah, SmackDown was fire. I agree. Always is, but you're right, because that was the first SmackDown since what was that pay-per-view last weekend? Was it SummerSlam? Was that the first SmackDown since SummerSlam? No, what it couldn't have been. Regardless, yeah, I agree. It was good show. Green screen of me reacting to it. Okay. If someone asks as can you get Liv Morgan type. If someone asked me to get a Liv Morgan type of tattoo, would I get it? No, Slater, I would not. I have zero tattoos, and I'm trying to keep it that way. I don't have no desire. Since you're new to my channel and new to me, you don't know much about me. Here's another fun fact. I treat tattoos like I do pets and children. I admire other people's, but I want none of my own. I have none of my own. So I admire other people's instead. That goes for tattoos, that goes for pets, and that goes for children. I don't have none of my own. I don't really have a desire to have any of my own. But I'll when I walk at the park every day playing Pokemon Go, I'll walk past the dog park and see them playing, might compliment somebody on their dog. But nah, just like tattoos. And then tattoos, I heard, are so expensive and addictive. I have a highly addictive mentality. That's why it took everything for me to stop smoking weed, stop drinking alcohol. But by the grace of God, I was able to stop that back in January of this year and haven't turned back to it and don't plan on it. So I heard if you get a little small tattoo, eventually you're gonna have a whole sleeve. You laugh, but it's true, Keith. I'm being for real, bro. Have we got any updates or confirmation about Naomi being pregnant? The only thing I heard, pal, is that she's only got one ovary, and it's hard for her to even get pregnant. And if she does get pregnant, it's hard for her to have it full term and have a successful pregnancy. But like I told somebody else, they got money. They celebrities. They got money. They can get things done that the average person like myself wouldn't be able to, you know, have the privilege of getting done. They get the best doctors, the best medicines, the best facilities because of their status. You too, Zeta, with the tattoos and the pets and the kids. That situation, you're in the same boat. You quit smoking when you was homeless for 9 months last year. Man, another thing. That's my biggest fear, not having a home. Because mom would always say if she has a place to stay, I'm always have a place to stay. Now that she's no longer here, that's my biggest fear. I'm weak, pal. No, the ovary needs to proceed with caution. That made me laugh. That broke my kind of bad mood. It wasn't even a bad mood. It was just an emotional mood that I was in thinking about stuff. I need to proceed with caution. That was funny. But you're for real. You're right, bro. I ain't the one to gossip. She ain't hear it from me. I'm just repeating what I read on Facebook or whatever. I think it was WrestleLamia that I read that ovary thing about. Preppy, welcome back. How you doing? I know how you doing. You're doing amazing because that's what you said earlier on the SmackDown stream. Hope you're still doing amazing, Preppy. Lost your job, your van, your home. Good grief. One step at a time, one day at a time, Keith. That's all we can do. Where am I going to end the live? You mean when am I going to end the live, right, Zeta? And if you're asking when I'm going to end this current live I'm on, we have another 2 hours and 6 minutes. I knew I had my work cut out for me yesterday because, again, I had to freaking work. And by the time I got off work, it was SmackDown had ended. And I got home, walked in the door, jumped on the camera, watched SmackDown, ended that stream, came into the war room, started another stream, and now I'm watching Emergence. And then when this 2 hours and 6 minutes left of this show is done, I'm gonna end the stream, go in that room, and play the WWE 2K25 video game for like 10, 15 minutes. I knew I'd have my work cut out for me tonight and tomorrow. Will be very interesting how creative works the storyline as far as the title. That's what I was thinking, pal. Like I could see Stephanie Vakir, because she was supposed to have a title opportunity anyway, or Jade Cargill. I would love if she did have to relinquish the title, I mean, ring the bell, Sami Callihan, Mike Santana. But if she did have to relinquish the title like that, I would love to see a similar tournament like they had a few months ago, where it started out as it was like four different fatal four-way matches, and then the winner of those fatal four-way matches met each other in another fatal four-way or something. It was something weird. Like I feel like it was more than four fatal four-ways because the winners of the fatal four-ways initially went on to the next round, and then it was all triple threat matches, and then the winner of those triple threat matches went on to the final round, and then that person got the opportunity. They need to have a creative tournament like that again. Is what I'm trying to say. You watching me on the big screen? Nice. And here's another shirt. I've been wearing a new shirt on camera every time I'm trying to. This is a throwback. I know they're not a three-person unit no more, but yeah, they make sure you ain't booty. Since I'm on the big screen, I had to do that for you. Steph V is getting so pushed right now. I know, right? And I agree. They're probably pushing her too fast, too much. I agree. Jade Cargill been there. She deserves it more, I feel like. She should have won it at Mania or at SummerSlam, I mean. Because she beat Naomi at Mania. But yeah, I think they're pushing Stephanie like here too much. Julia too. And I get it. They're trying to move people through. Like they start out now in WWID, then they go on from that to Evolve, then they go on from that to NXT, then they go from NXT to main roster. You don't like New Day Zeta? You liked them back when Big E was with them, right, Zeta? You don't like the current variation of New Day, but you liked them back when they came out of WrestleMania in the Box of Bootios, right? Between her and Roxanne. Now Roxanne Perez, I don't think they're pushing her too much. I think that's just the right amount. Especially when they wrote her in with the Judgment Day, and Liv Morgan's gonna be pissed when she comes back. It's gonna be a rivalry between her and Roxanne. They're gonna bump heads a lot. Oh, back body drop on the ramp. Damn, Mike Santana just hit hard. Naomi's gonna be on Raw Monday. Nice. Jimmy Uso was on SmackDown tonight in the main event. Oh, Sami Callihan introducing the chair in this match. Is this a street fight or what? I think this is a street fight because that's all legal. Yeah, I think it's no countouts and no DQ because the ref ain't counting. Let me read the description on my video because I put all the matches and the stipulations on there. Or not. I stopped. That's right. I was at work, so I didn't get to finish typing everything in like I wanted to. Anyway, anywho, I have to fix that once the stream ends. Yeah, because you fell, tripped over the cord. Dang. New Day's been cracking me up lately too, pal. Especially that big ass chandelier that Xavier Woods was wearing last week. And then this week on Raw, he's wearing that little tiny hat. I was cracking up so much. I'm like, how you gonna go from that huge picnic table size hat to something as small as a bottle cap? Like he had me rolling. That part of the New Day is funny to me. The them dissing Big E and being heels, I don't like, but the comedic part of them is hilarious. Especially that big ass chandelier, bro. I was laughing so hard. I was crying. I was in tears laughing last Monday night. What does he have? They get dude. I've seen them do this before, giving each other paper cuts. Yo, in between your fingers, yo. That's what he's about to do to Mike Santana. Ow, just looking at it makes me hurt. And I got battle wounds from work tonight, and God, it hurts. Just think about that. I about choked on my own saliva just to swallow. Look, a $12,000 hat match on Monday Night Raw. I know they're trying to make Adam Pierce pay for that hat, pay that much for that hat because of Penta ruining it or whatever. Somebody said, I think it was Powder said it was better on Penta. Mike Santana biting Sami Callihan. He biting them back. They biting each other in the ring right now, y'all. Oh, he's about to give him. Oh, he gave him a paper cut across his mouth right there. Yeah. Ouch. Damn. I ain't never seen that done before. Gave him a paper cut right there and there because he slid the paper across his mouth right there. Damn. Sami Callihan is twisted. He is one demented individual. If anybody saw that death match between him and Mance Warner, it was a PLE a few months back. But they had a GameCube controller wrapped in barbed wire. They used that as a weapon. I ain't never seen that before in my life. A Nintendo GameCube controller wrapped in barbed wire was used as a weapon. Not tonight, but this was months ago. I was like, just when I thought I'd seen it all. But yeah, Zeta, you never answered my question. Where you at? What part of the world? You're in the United States? You're in another country? And if you're in the States, what state are you in? Because you said earlier you had never been to a show and never met a wrestler. I wish they still did house shows because those are more affordable than Raws and SmackDowns. You could go to a house show back in the day for like 15, $20, and it'd be most of the arena empty, but it'd be a hell of a show, and it'd be such a different vibe. It was darker, no pyro. There wasn't even a video screen when they come out like Raw and SmackDown. United States and New York. You're in the mecca of where they do wrestling at. He's using the stapler. He just staple gunned Mike Santana in the chest, yo. He's sitting there pulling it out. Back in the day when I was a bouncer at the bar, I seen all types of stuff for her. Yeah, I can only imagine working in that environment, Keith, what you see and have to deal with. But oh, he just stapled him again, this time in the armpit. Ow. Yo. Like I said, Sami Callihan is a twisted individual. But if I can endure watching that match between him and Mance Warner, I can watch this as well because that match was a bloody, gory mess. This one ain't even bleeding yet. They're just doing wicked things to each other, like the paper cutting and the stapling. And now Mike said, Sami Callihan just grabbed him by the jump, and then after that he gave him a power driver. One, two, two, three. Mike Santana kicked out at two, and I predict Mike Santana winning this thing, especially after all the punishment he's been taking. And he's a strong individual. I'm watching TNA Emergence. I'm still complaining about how TNA likes to have their premium live events at the same time as SmackDown. They've done this 3 or 4 times this year alone. SmackDown will come on at 8 at the same time as the premium live event for TNA will come on at 8 at the same time. It's annoying. The thing I appreciate about house shows is how the talent has been fun being goofy and all right. Yeah, exactly. They try out new stuff, try out new moves, new sayings on the mic if they get a mic opportunity. Yeah, I agree. It's more personable. It's more what's the word I'm looking for? I'm drawing a blank. It is not what's best for business, Keith. I disagree with that. They should have it on a different night. They shouldn't have it on the same night as SmackDown. That's not best for business because then people like me have to stay up all night to watch everything instead of it being on a different night. Oh, Rolling Cutter. It should be on a Sun. Keith, I know you agree with me. I said it on the SmackDown video I did earlier, and I'm gonna say it again right now. Back in my day, pay-per-views was on Sunday nights only, and that's how it should be to this day. This show right now that I'm watching should have came on Sunday night instead of on a Friday night. Then we'd have no problems at all. Yeah, I mean, spin the block disconnected. That's it. 1, 2. You can count to 10. 1, 2. Oh, I thought he kicked out, but he didn't. The that should have been a 2 count. I'm about to go back since this is on a replay. I'm gonna rewind it for a second. That was a 2 count, y'all. I thought he kicked out because, as Corey Graves will say, it don't get no closer without ringing the bell, and that should have been a 2 count. I'm watching it back now. Let's spin the block. Actually, that's the rolling 450 first. And he kicked out from there. I know that's the way they think, but just because they think like that and assume that doesn't mean it's true. Yes, this is not televised. They feel like they have more freedom to just have fun. With the house shows, yes, pal. Definitely. More crowd reaction, more fan interactions. All right, spin the block, boom. All right, and then the one. Yeah, his shoulder was up before the 3 count. The ref had a bad call just then, y'all. That match should still be happening. 'Cause I just rewound it back to see for myself. But the referee was looking at Sami Callihan's right shoulder, and he kicked out with his left shoulder, so that's why he didn't see him kick out on time and called the match anyway. Wow, that's some controversy. They're probably gonna talk about that on Impact next week because the ref goof. Mike Santana for the win. More intimate. That's the word I'm looking for. House shows are more intimate. And it's almost like it's special because only the people in the building get to know what matches happened, how they played out. I miss house shows a lot. I get why they stopped doing them, but I used to love going to a house show, man. People who aren't on TV all the time get the opportunity to get in the ring in front of an audience and do what they do. Yeah, that match ended kind of weird, very weird ending to that match. Mike Santana, actually, Sami Callihan's gonna watch this back and say the same thing. Sami Callihan taking his boots off, leaving them in the ring, and we know what that's a signal of. We know what that typically signifies. That means he's done wrestling. Period. Like he's retiring. Crowd chanting, "Please don't go." Yeah, He's leaving his boots in the ring, walking out barefoot because he's done wrestling. Damn. Whereas if the ref had seen his shoulder up, he still reminds me of Kevin Owens, especially with his hands over his face, and then seeing that same Kevin Owens type tattoo on his right arm right there. Not a chanting, let's go. Oh, thank you, Sami. When I was a kid, they used to come to the Dorton Arena, which is a very, very small arena at the fairgrounds here in North Carolina. They stopped doing wrestling shows there decades ago. But that's where I met Diamond Dallas Page at way, way back when I was a kid. Wow, Sami Callihan officially just retired. Ain't that something? Used to do shows there every weekend at the Dorton Arena. Literally every weekend was a house show. Sorry, y'all. Gotta handle this. Stupid bugs. That's why I didn't want to bring the food in here. Bear with me. Enjoy the Wall of Fame. Got what I mean? Oh, excuse me. Freaking A, man. Yeah, very brief. Vito's comments about the Hitman. Vito. Don't remember hearing anything about that. I'm trying to think of who Vito is. His name sounds familiar. Vito Lagrasso. He must have been an ECW wrestler. No, he was in WWF. Former hardcore champion. Part of the Baldies in ECW. I knew he was in ECW, but I didn't hear what he said about Hitman. Damn, Sami Callihan retiring, bro. What the? It's in between matches. It's Sami Callihan was walking backstage and getting applauded by all the talent, and then all of a sudden Joe Hendry and Eric Young had a little fallout. Eric Young walked away, and then they started applauding him some more. I don't know what match is next. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Now that you mentioned it, because of Francine was talking about it on Eyes Up Here because I listened to her podcast, the Queens Extreme podcast. With I listened to it on Spotify, and she was talking about it up there how they invited Bret Hart to SummerSlam, but they didn't give him a spot to sit at. They didn't. It was sold out, and they had nowhere for him both nights or something, so he couldn't get in the arena and be part of the show, even just watching the show. Yeah, I didn't know Vito was the one that said that. I heard it on Eyes Up Here instead. Ryan Nemeth, man. Excuse my language. I'm wearing these Yeet glasses broken, by the way. Since I broke them, I'm wearing them 2 shows and on camera. The other 2 are not broken, but these are. Oh, you my sleepy time tea. Oh, Masha Slamovich. She's coming out. 4-way tag team match. I'm glad I took my glasses off because it's about to be a whole lot of shucky ducky quack quack going on right now. That's what's next, Keith. It's a 4-way women's tag team match. There's 4 different women tag teams for the Knockouts Championship. This is about to be really, really, really good. Very excited. Why they got a table in the ring though? I guess this is the contract signing for a different match or something because they got a table in the middle of the ring. Now Zaya Brookside coming out. I was talking about earlier how I'm gonna meet her at WrestleCade. That is my main objective when I go to Winston-Salem in November. Those Yeet glasses. Those Hitman glasses. No, Yeet. Yeet. Them the J Usos. You can't buy them no more. Man, event J Uso now in your city. I got 3 pairs. The neons, the reds, and the reds, if I put them over the phone, all red, everything, like Eva Marie used to say. But my favorite is the golds. These are my favorite Yeet glasses out of all of them I got. Yeah, yeah. And they got the WrestleMania 41 logo up there. It's on YouTube. What's on YouTube? The PLE or the interview with Vito? Oh, Masha's on commentary, I guess. Well, I'm still confused as to why there's a table in the middle of the ring if there's a match about to happen. And the manager or owner of TNA standing in the ring as well. I'm so confused. The PLE. Really? Emergence is on YouTube right now for free? Or is it the kickoff? No, I can't do that. I don't want to spoil. I almost messed up, bro. Almost opened up TNA on YouTube, and that would have spoiled everything I'm about to watch. Forced habits, man. Trying to break myself. Just like social media. It's taking a lot for me not to open Facebook or Twitter. Wow. Enjoy it, man. I'm up to that Knockouts Championship match. They got Tommy Dreamer in the ring talking right now. Brookside. I mean, Lee's cute too. Oh, they're renewing Lee's contract. That's why there's a table out there. Yeah, that was a moment too, pal, when Sami became the unofficial Us. Yeah, the honorary Us. When Jey Uso was the only one that had his back. So that's why there's a table in the ring. They're renewing her contract. Lee's re-signing with TNA right now. Boom. Pen to paper. Done deal. Lee cute too. All of them. Lee, Zaya Brookside, Masha Slamovich, all three of them. Group hug. I wish I was in the middle of that group hug. Let me stop. Even though I'm for real. Gail Kim, of course I remember Gail Kim. That's who Lee reminds me of. One of the many people she reminds me of. Now the Iinspiration coming out, Cassie Lee, Shucky Ducky, Quack Quack, for real, for real. She's in my top 10 women crushes. Gotta be. Who is this? Oh, Mara Sade, formerly known as Jakara Jackson. Who's she teaming with? Oh, she's just in that corner of the Inspiration. She's not in the match. She's just accompanying on the ringside, but she had a separate entrance. Definitely keep my glasses off for this match. Nothing but Chucky Ducky Quack Quack. It'll influence making her way out. Just what I said, Shucky Ducky Quack Quack Fallon. Henley walks her fine self out. Good. Googly moogly. I don't ever be looking at JC Jane like that. She alright. She's like 10-point scale. She's about a 2, maybe 3. Whereas Fallon Henley break the scale and she's more like a 15, 14 on the 10-point scale. She break the scale on the fine side. Whereas JC Jane's about to break it on the not opposite side. Let me stop being mean. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina, pal. Born and raised, been here my whole life. I'm literally 10 minutes from Raleigh. If all the stoplights are green, I can get there in 10 minutes. Ooh, Concierge, I hear his voice from you. He's just annoying as always. Freaking Concierge is gross. Just like Elegance brand. Not a fan. Even though they're cute, I still don't like them. You're in Knoxville. That sounds. I was in Nashville last year. I went to an OAR concert in Nashville back in what was it, October, I think. Nice town. That was our first time ever going to Tennessee or Nashville. I mean, my aunt used to live in Tennessee when I was a kid, and I would go to not to Nashville, but to parts of Tennessee. I was so young, I don't remember what part of Tennessee she lived in, but that was the only time I'd gone, so I didn't remember much of it. But that was a good weekend when I went to Nashville. I know Knoxville ain't that far away from there. Tennessee, 8 hour drive from me. 8 hours one way. That was probably the farthest I'd ever drove by myself when I did that trip. Second farthest was when I went to Atlanta. Keith, thank you, man. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a while. Thanks for everything you do, bro. Hope you get to feeling better with your arm, everything you got going on. Praying for you always. What is the Elegance brand wearing? They got like masks on. Ash by Elegance is at ringside, but she's not part of the match. Appreciate you too, Keith. I'll be back on tomorrow too, man. I do it every day now, apparently, by popular demand. TNA Taglines, Knockouts World Tag Team Championship, Haley and Nick's third title can be won by NXT stars tonight. Heather and M have one win as a duo in TNA. Brookside and Lee are unbeaten in 2-on-2 tag team matches. And the Iinspiration is seeking their second Knockouts World Tag Team title. Yeah, Asheville is much closer to you than where I'm at. Next time a show's in Tennessee, I'll see if I can go. Well, I'll see what I can do. Ring the bell. Fatal four-way tag team match for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. This is about to be good. I can't make no promises, but I'll definitely see what I can do if it does happen. Like I said, Tennessee was fun. That wasn't bad. Starting out Fallon Henley and Jesse McKay. Good night. So much hotness going on in this match, yo. Trying to not drool too much. This is why I watch wrestling, for matches and moments like this right here. I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. The girls not only look good with their match skills and their abilities to wrestle, but they also look good attractive wise. I'd rather watch women bumping around, tumbling around in their underwear than watch men do it anyway. Much rather see women do it. We took your nose to a house show in Knoxville a year ago. We got to meet Bianca. Oh, wow. Bianca and Cody. I know that was a great moment. I know that was an incredible time. That's something you can't forget. It's Brookside and Cassie Lee in the ring now. Apparently, Emergence is on YouTube for free, whereas I had to pay for TNA Plus to watch it right now, which makes me wonder why am I still paying for TNA Plus if they show it for free on YouTube? Hmm. Especially when it was freezing up every 5 seconds earlier when I was watching the kickoff at work. Even on YouTube, and it wasn't on my end, that was on TNA's end. Because they've had technical issues all year long with their feeds. I don't know what their problem is, but it sometimes makes me not want to pay for TNA Plus. You got to go. It's 4 a.m. All right, preppy girl. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you again soon. I appreciate your support. Sorry I'm on so late, doing what I got to do. Had to work. Take care. See you, prep. Pal, surely you got a picture with Bianca and Cody, maybe autograph. And also, my next question was it at a meet and greet that you paid for, or was it just randomly on the streets when you met them? Because some people meet them in the hotel lobby when they go places. 'Cause I've always had to pay for meet and greets to meet people. I've never ran into them by accident. I'm surprised I'm still this wide awake, but that's why I drank all that coffee before I left work. I knew it'd be a long night. Still got another wow hour and 49 minutes to go. No, an hour and 29 minutes. So about an hour and a half left. Literally halfway through it, a little over halfway through the show. Wow. Even better because you didn't have to pay for the interaction. That's cool. It's more organic that way compared to waiting in the line for hours and then meeting them. Actually, I take that back. When I met BFAB, that was outside the arena when I went to South Carolina for SmackDown last year. I did a dry run to the arena because I always get a hotel room walking distance from the arena where I'm going to the show at. That way, so I ain't got to pay for parking and all that bull. And I'll walk down the streets with all three belts when I go to the show, and I walk back to the hotel room the same way. I did that in Vegas. I did that in Atlanta. I did that in South Carolina. So I like to do a dry run so I can get a familiar with the route and the location and the environment. When I did that in South Carolina, I walked to the arena. I walked around the arena to the back of it just because I was there. I'm like, oh, I'll see what's going on. I saw this big sign by the road that said WWE staff that way. I'm like, WWE staff? Well, what's that way? And as soon as I turned that corner and walked like, another 10 feet, I was like, that's like B-Fab. That I kept on walking. I'm like, oh, shoot, that's B-Fab over there. And she was like, it wasn't even a crowd of people. It was like maybe 12 people that was waiting for people to show up like that. And I was like, oh my God, B-Fab, can I get a selfie with you? Like, sure. Bing. Then it happened. You did have to pay for LA Knight's autograph to mail to your friend. And did your friend mail it, pay you back for it, or was that just a nice gesture you did for him? Probably just a gesture. That's my guess. You probably just did it as like a gift to him. Because I've had people ask me to do something similar, like, give me something from the show. And I'm always like, that was nice of you. I knew it was like there. I could tell that vibe about you. I got that kind of feel. Wow. Mara Sade and Jason Jane in the ring wrestling, going blow for blow, even though they're not in the match. Just stop the whole match so they can wrestle and not even involved. Damn. She just hit her with a finisher. Jason Jane just laid her out. And now Masha's in the ring. Again, not in the match at all. And now Ash by Elegance is in the ring. Another person not involved in the match, in the ring wrestling, doing something. And now they jumping Jason James because they got. And now all women are in the ring now trying to break them up. This is crazy. And now the ref is ejecting everybody not involved in the match out of the arena because she couldn't maintain control of the match. She had to make them leave. That was crazy. Yeah, JT James, Master Slamovich, Ash by Elegance, and Mara Sade all got ejected from ringside because they want to jump in the ring and start messing around when they ain't even in the match. Oh, Zara Brookside on the top rope. She about to jump. Crossbody laid out Masha and Fatal Influence. And now, oh, Li Ying Lee laid out the rest of the group that was still standing. Wow. Cassie Lee in the ring with M by Elegance. She's trying to scurry away from her. Just chopped her in the throat. Big legs of Cassie Lee just kicked her in the face. Oh, there's like four women up on the top turnbuckle at the same time right now. On the second rope, I mean. What is about to happen? Yo, this is crazy. What in the world? Off the top rope, Jesse McKay laid out Fatal Influence. And then a superplex by Cassie Lee on M by Elegance. All eight women laid out in the middle of the ring. You're excited for AAA Mania? I guess I'm gonna do a live reaction, watch along to that as well because those matches look like they're gonna be good. I didn't know Natalia was in a match until earlier when they talked about it on SmackDown. I knew about El Grande Americano, Dragon Lee, El Hijo del Vikingo, and Dominic Mysterio. I knew about that match, but I didn't know about the one with the tag team championship match between Los Garza and what's his name, Iguana, Mr. Iguana, and that guy. There's a lot of good matches on AAA Mania, man. I'm gonna watch it. At first, I was like, yeah, because I got to do my live reaction to AEW Collision now, since that's by popular demand. So I'm gonna be doing two different podcasts tomorrow, just like I'm doing tonight. Oh, behind the ref's back, M by Elegance just hit one of Inspiration in the head. One, two, three. Ring the bell. Ash by Elegance, M by Elegance, and Heather by Elegance retain the titles. Boo! Exactly. You know which one we're gonna get, pal. It's gonna be the Ludwig Kaiser version. Unless other ones jump out the crowd and start doing stuff too. It's gonna be Ludwig Kaiser, bro. I hate when the show is kind of really like that. I want to try A game. Add that to my list, my shopping list.
To Emergence, where we saw Indi Hartwell one-on-one with Rosemary until Rosemary tried to miss.
Yeah, they're showing what happened on the kickoff when Rosemary missed with the mist, and then got pinned by Indi Hartwell. That's funny that Indi calls it the Hurts Donut. Her finish move is the Hurts Donut. That's some middle school ish. Used to do that all the time. Just like the blow pop. Matter of fact, the blow pop was the Hurts Donut back in the day. Back when I was getting bullied in elementary school, middle school, high school, early adult life. I was on the receiving end of many of those, too many of them. Andy just called out whoever's the knockouts champion. And she looks determined. Her voice sounds like she meant it. No, this is the no countouts, no DQ match. The TNA International Championship between Steve Maclin and Jake something. I thought the match earlier between Steve Maclin and Mike Santana was this match. The no DQ, no countout. I guess that was too.
Maclin, my sights are set. TNA International title. And I told you as soon as I came back. Championship is big for Jake Selton. This is about the TNA International Championship. Want to keep fighting each other. You say this title was built for you? We'll find out at Emergence.
Don't forget, y'all, hit that subscribe button. Can we get to 180 subscribers tonight? Trying to come up with a good poll for you guys. Again, I'm drawing a blank. Who was that said they had a Funko Pop? That's not a Funko, but it's a Roman Reigns. I do have another Funko. I think it's a John Cena. Hold on. Because I got this Funko, but I got another one in here since I'm in the war room. It's a Stone Cold. That's what it was. I knew I had another Funko. It's Stone Cold. Oh, hell yeah. I knew I had another. And I've also got an Eevee Funko, but that's not a wrestling one. But it's a Funko nonetheless. That's another room. Headlines for this TNA International Championship match. They first faced off in a triple threat match last month. The title match last week ended in a no contest, and Maclin hasn't lost a one-on-one match since he in TNA since Unbreakable. Wow. I think Unbreakable was last year sometime. All right, pal. I appreciate you, bro. Take it easy. See you next time. I still got another hour, 10 minutes, hour and 14 minutes, we'll say. Good night. Hopefully I can catch you tomorrow. Jake something. I don't like that name. Like they could have came up with a better name than Jake something. Like, why would they name him that? I like Steve Maclin though. Front toward the enemy. His war paint's cool looking too though. Okay, Steve Maclin, I see your war paint. That is dope. Yeah, I'll give y'all a different view. All red, everything. See the world like I see them when I'm wearing those glasses. That's what everything looks like.
What is it about these two that obviously
Run toward the enemy.
interest clearly in the two of them? I'll tell you exactly what it is. As the king of TNA and as the locker room leader, I like to keep a close eye on my soldiers. And these two are two of the very
Every time I wear those glasses when I'm driving,
I'm interested in the next generation.
green lights look purple, red lights no, green lights look black, red lights look purple. It throws everything off is what I'm trying to say if you wear those while you drive, which I do not recommend.
I'm not even going to call it something. Something is defined as a thing that's unspecified or unknown. So I'm just going to make up names to call it. Let's go. Jake Nickelbottom. I don't know. It's picking up right where they were off last night in a speech where virtually no words spoken.
TNA International Championship match, no DQ and no countout. This is gonna be interesting.
There's not much they have to say. I mean, they do all their talking between those ropes. Between when the bell rings. Probably is, but send out complaints to TNA Wrestling, copy Tom Hannison. Here we go. No countouts, no
Collar elbow
disqualifications.
tie, side headlock applied by Maclin. I love that war paint. It's like a Punisher almost. Dang, Jake something with that huge body shot. Seeing them wrestle make me miss the women's match that just happened. 'Cause, again, I'd rather watch women wrestling in their underwear any day than this. Put some pants on. That's why I don't mind when they wrestle with like that match earlier when it was Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. No, it was Cedric Alexander versus Leon Slater. They were both wearing pants. I ain't mind that as much. Oh, Maclin goes headfirst into the steel steps. And what's his name? Jake something got all of his war paint on him now. He's wearing Steve Maclin's war paint because of contact that they've been making. Maclin now. Oh, yeah, on the bottom part of the steps, he tried to smash him there. The steps was upside down, and he tried to smash his head on that part. Oh, back elbow by Jake something. No, forearm smash. Club on the back.
All those years in the Salvation Army. What? The man.
Tries for a suplex on the apron, gets countered.
Then goes Steve Maclin, the hard way by Jake something. Jake's not just firing on all cylinders. Can't let him get in control of the match like this. There you go. A psycho name. There by Maclin. I'll give that edge to Maclin. The strength definitely goes to Jake something. Over the car hit pot. Never say die attitude.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a long night, but gotta stay caught up on my shows, and this is the only way to do it.
TNA World Champion can't.
Work is more important, so I had to do that first. I wish I could get paid to do this right here, so I wouldn't have to go to a real job, but maybe one day. Till then, late nights to this.
They're throwing haymakers. They're not just sitting there peppering each other with little jabs and whatnot. No foul tips tonight. What is the TNA International Championship?
Crowd chanting, we want tables. Maclin ducks the clothesline, and they double clothesline each other. Both men down the middle of the ring. Don't forget to subscribe, like the videos, comments, share it, follow me on social media, hit the buttons, do the things, help me grow the channel. Live chat, holla back. Take something with a couple clotheslines, kick to the midsection, clubs him in the back. I'm just not watching Emergence now because I had to work, by the way. Anybody who's just not tuning in. Oh, forearm by freaking Maclin. That was brutal. Maclin answers with one of his own. Take something. Now they're going forearm for forearm, middle of the ring, just back and forth. Yo, they are just pummeling each other. Dang, that shot. Yo, rocking each other. Dude stepped on his foot so he couldn't run and hit the ropes. And then forearm to the mouth. Maclin got pinned for the 2 count after that. I'm wanting Steve Maclin to retain in this match. Jake something shaking the ropes like Ultimate Warrior. Firing himself up. Power bomb attempt countered by Maclin. Oh, just lighting him up with those chops. Oh, and a big point of the elbow to the dome. And then an Olympic slam. That's a turning point if I've ever seen one. Maclin about to end this thing. For it to be no DQ and no count out, they're showing the ring a lot as Maclin hits the ropes and then suicide dive. Oh, Jake something caught him with like a forearm as he jumped out of the ring. Laid Maclin out. Dang. I'm surprised they're not using weapons. Oh, they just showed the replay, the slow-mo replay. It's almost like he bulldogged him. It's almost like he caught him in midair and then dropped him with a bulldog. And now Frankie Kazarian about to get wrapped up in the mix. Oh, huge slam on the floor to Maclin. Jeez. Welcome back, Slater. Everybody else in live chat had to go to bed. Glad you're still around. I get it if you got to go too. It's almost 3 a.m. I'm going to be up for another hour and 7 minutes, hour and 5 minutes. And then I'm going to go in there and play the game for 15 minutes on camera too. Oh, powerbomb on the steps. Damn, Jake something just powerbombed Steve Maclin on the steel steps outside the ring. Damn. No, this is my TNA Emergence live stream. I did the SmackDown stream earlier before I jumped on this one. This is my second video of the day. The third one's coming after this one is. Again, because I had to work. And didn't get off work till late. I don't want to miss my shows and have something spoiled for me. So I got to stay up all night watching. I'm about to go get me a soda or something because I can feel myself dozing off a little bit. But this match is kind of slow going, even though now they're starting to do some action, like out on the ramp, going up toward the entrance way. Steve Maclin versus Jake something for the international championship happening. They're up on the entrance ramp fighting now. And it's the first time they got out of the ring really to fight because it's a no DQ, no count out match. But they've been in the ring the whole time. And no weapon has been used yet. He's about to powerbomb him on the ramp. Oh, back body drop. Jake something just matched the stage because Steve Maclin back body dropped him. Yeah, Maclin fired up. And his war paint, most of his paint on that was on his face is not there anymore because Jake something's wearing it now. Oh, he just jumped off the stage onto Jake something and now pounding him, but fist to the face. And that was on part of the outside of the ring that was no rug, that was no mat, that was just all concrete. They're fighting the crowd now. They're showing a replay of him jumping off the ramp, leaping clothesline. See, at that point, I would have to have knee pads or elbow pads if I'm going to be scraping concrete like that. Now they're back into the ring after that altercation. Maclin tried for his finisher, got countered. Counters. Into the corner, another counter. Jake something went shoulder first into the ring post. Maclin puts him up on the top rope into the tree of woe and then stomp him out. As Stone Cold would say, stomping the mud hole and walking it dry. Now, Jake something still in the tree of woe, and we know what Maclin does next. He's gonna point at him and then run and kick him right in the damn chest. Or shoulder tackle to the. Oh, but Jake something caught him. He choked. Yeah, he's choking him. He no sold the spear, and now he's choking Steve Maclin out while he's still in the tree of woe. Maclin breaks the hold, fighting back now. Headbutts, using all his everything to fight this. Another shoulder tackle to the abdomen. Another one. Just tearing Jake something up. Oh, and another one. Now he's about to hit him with that finisher. This is the beginning of the end for Mr. Jake something. Boom. Double arm DDT. Whatever he calls it is the finisher. And then the 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Steve Maclin for the win and still the TNA International Champion. Run toward the enemy.
award was exactly what we expected. More importantly, how good was I? As always, how great was I? How much do I just break the room? Colorful as always to have you with us. Frankie, you're working your way back, man. You're working your way back. What do you take away from this championship match? Steve Maclin loves being the international champion. He's going to protect that title. He's going to fight to defend it, and he's going to take out the biggest of battles. But Jake's something. We're going to call him that.
That was a hell of a match, especially when Steve Maclin jumped off the ramp onto Jake something and then did a like clothesline on the concrete. That was incredible. I wish that belt was a different color though. I don't like that Carolina blue. And it is kind of more on the lines of a Carolina Panther blue, which that's still a team, a hometown team, but they don't do much every year.
People anywhere, anytime, any company, any country. He's willing to take that title and defend it. Miller, what's it? This actually follows with our winner here.
Now Gia Miller gonna interview him after the match. Gia Miller's another shucky ducky quack quack.
Steve Maclin, congratulations on retaining the TNA International Championship here tonight against Jake something. Tell us, how are you feeling after the brutal battle that we just witnessed?
Oh, let me catch my breath. Huh? I asked Jake something to show me and to show the world if he actually was worth something. And Jake, you did just do that. You say this title was made for you, you were built for it, but not tonight.
Frankie Kazarian walking past Steve Macklin's interview with Gia Miller, interrupting it even. Now they face to face. Wow, Steve Macklin jumped into the ring again. He's like, "Come on, you want it right now?" Challenging Frankie Kazarian to a international championship match right now. Could it be? Kazarian pointed at the ref. Is Kazarian really got it? I hope Macklin can retain if he does. If this match does make it. Of course, Kazarian tucked tail and left. Of course. You won't know. Chicken. All talk, no action. We got to figure out where they sell A game at because I want to try one of those instead of since TNA is sponsored by them. No artificial sweeteners. That's always a good sweeten with natural ingredients. Yeah, I can dig that. I gotta try A game. Go to the website right now. Guess I gotta get it from the website only.
Will there be any backup for Moose? Also, he's dealing with a hip
No fake stuff, 8 essential vitamins, electrolytes, minerals from unrefined sea salt. It sounds good. Find the game news. Of course, the page not found. I wish they would sell it in Lowe's or Walmart or something nearby. They just give me one of them bottles that's on the announce table by freaking announced commentators.
by different fans. And Jimmy's famous seafood right here in Baltimore, Maryland. It was hosted by Justin Schlegel of Rock right here in Baltimore. TNA President Carlos Silva was in attendance. Tommy Dreamer and his film. AJ Francis also surprised the Hardys. Really an incredible night last night at Jimmy's famous seafood, the event called Tables, Ladders, and Crafts. Absolutely love the guys at Jimmy's. They are always such gracious hosts whenever we come to town, and what an opportunity for everybody there, all fans, to meet, to greet, to chat, to get to know the Hardys a little bit better. Always incredible time here in Baltimore. Some proceeds did go to charity here in the local Baltimore area. A great effort.
They're showing a event that Jeff and Matt Hardy was a part of last night. Had some donations to a charity. Because those are the good guys that Matt and Jeff are.
Minneapolis this coming Tuesday night will throw out dueling first pitches as the Minneapolis Twins will face the A's. That'll be at Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
But next, we got the TNA World Tag Team Championship match about to happen between the Hardy Boys and the Rascalz. This is one of the matches I was looking forward to the most. Other than the fatal four-way tag team match for the Knockout Tag Team titles, this is the match I'm looking forward to, and the main event, of course. Taglines: Matt and Jeff captured the titles of Slammiversary. Rascalz defeated the Nemeth 2 weeks ago, and the Hardys have one loss in 2-on-2 tag matches in TNA in over a year. So they've only lost one 2-on-2 tag team match in a year. The Hardys, that is, and that was when the Nemeth beat them for the belts. I remember that show. Here we go. Rascalz making their way out. So there's only two more matches left. This and the main event. We got less than an hour to go.
And this for the TNA World Tag Team Championship. Your team of Byron Reed and Jeffrey Wynn.
At least I know that dude that took Trey Miguel's place in the Rascalz team was Byron Reed. I've seen him many times in the past couple of months, but I never really knew his name until last night. Mega Morant, Shucky Ducky, Quack, Quack. I say it every time. So cute stuff. She's off balance from when they were jumping in the ring just then. And now the Hardy Boys about to make their way out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hardy, Hardy, Hardy. That's right. Delete, 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 delete. And Jeff is wearing his belts around his neck like I wore them on that picture with him in Fayetteville last year. He's wearing them like that, like I wore mine on that far left bottom picture with them on the wall. The same night that he looked me up and down and said, "I love the look, bro." Yeah, you're the only person that talks right now, Zeta, because everybody else is done going to bed. I appreciate you chiming in the live chat, though, and for sticking it out. I know it's early. You're on the same time zone as I'm at, so it's 3 a.m. there, too. I won't ever forget Matt or Jeff Hardy looking me up and down and saying, "Man, I love the look, bro." that lives rent free in my head to this day. I've had tons of fans and other fellow people like myself say that, but never a wrestler. That was the first and only time that's ever been said to me by a wrestler.
Well, I'm looking up in the ring at Zachary Wentz's year to year. He's not talking to Hardys because I think he's transported in time, just like so many of us are, to when the Hardys was captured our imagination once upon a time and have them for decades now. And
Delete, 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 delete. Because you got to remember, Matt and Jeff also have the fourth ring tag team championship belt. They're double tag champions right now. You got me watching still. Yeah, it's you and one other person that like seem to be watching me. There's people coming in and out of the chat like they always do. I've always noticed, Data, if I'm streaming this early in the morning in our time, I get people in other parts of the world watching me too. Like there's somebody from Iran in here earlier that was watching me. The other night was somebody from Egypt watching me early in the morning. Or I wish it went back far enough in the chat. It was another person that was from another country. But that's one of the benefits of me doing this weird time zone video because it's like in the afternoon or in the morning wherever they're at, whereas it's late night, super early morning here. Get to interact with different people in different parts of the world that I normally wouldn't be. 304, yeah, 304 here too. And still got another 49 minutes to go on the stream. Ring the bell. I got another 49 minutes to go before this show will be over. So I'm gonna be up here in front of this camera for another 49 minutes. And then I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna play WWE 2K25 live on camera for about 15 minutes. We're only gonna do like one quick match. Maybe that's it. I ain't gonna do much. Get my daily login and play a match. And maybe edit a couple moves with my guy, but it ain't gonna be no 2 hour stream, not that one. I'm not even gonna go 30 minutes. Matt Hardy starting us out with Zachary Wentz. Collar elbow tie, side headlock by Matt.
things down here against Zachary Wentz.
Don't forget, y'all, hit that bell, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to get the 180 subscribers. Really, I'm trying to get to 200 something, but baby steps. You gotta run before you can walk. You gotta swim before you can tread water.
Drop kick there by Wentz. That's what we talked about. If the Rascalz can keep this type of offense going consistent throughout this matchup, they've got a strong chance to capture the TNA World Tag Team.
Zeta, you should go to a WWE show someday. Like I said, especially if you in New York like that. Because they be doing shows there way more often than they do in North Carolina. This live is the best. So you talking about the one right now currently that, like, you're so sweet. Thank you, Zeta. It's because it's not a green screen. I'm actually in my studio, or as Keith would so eloquently put it, my WWE war room. I know I probably showed you the 10-cent tour of the bed where it's got all the WWE, the calendar with Bianca Belair on it, WWE pillows. If I was to flip the camera around, there's that John Cena with the piece of the ring mat from when he won that championship. Where does it say that? Right there. This collectible contains an actual piece of the ring canvas from Royal Rumble 2007. I got two of them. That's just the one I got on the wall. But I got the same. I didn't know it was the same thing until after I bought it. So I got that same picture, that same piece of the ring mat twice. Thanks for saying this live is the best one. I'm gonna try to make everyone the best one. So I want you to say that every time. Somehow, that's my another new goal for me. To make sure Zeta's liking every stream better and better every time. I never put a poll up. Dang it. I meant to put a poll up for everybody to vote on. Appreciate it, Zeta. A lot of people don't see that side of the studio because it's behind the camera. But that's the coolest thing back there. I mean, other than action figures, which are around me right now. I got a Stone Cold action figure there. There's a Roman Reigns there. There's a John Cena. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or the Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. I've been had this John Cena action figure for a minute. I never open any of them. I'm the type to not open stuff like that. If I feel like it's gonna be worth money one day, I'll never open it, and yeah, I'll never play with it. Or this John Cena action figure. I just got this one 2 weeks ago. That's my favorite one because it's like they gave me an empty box. You can't see the action figure. The invisible Cena. I had to get that. Trying to get my action figure collection up to par because my buddy who inspired me to be a podcaster, he's got a ton of action figures. He's got Street Fighter action figures, old school. Oh, inadvertent contact. Matt just knocked Jeff out the ring. Damn. Excuse me. Yeah, my goal is to have you say, this is the best live stream ever, every time. I want every one of my lives to be better than the last, somehow. Oh, kick to the head by Reed. Then he dropped the leg on the back of Matt's head. Of course, Matt's gonna kick out at two. It's too early for that match, Jan. I'm just glad you like it. I'm glad that anybody's watching me right now because back in March of this year, when I first started being a podcaster, it was just me watching myself for weeks, months. If I wasn't watching myself, it was the guy who inspired me to be a podcaster watching me. It was just me watching myself and him watching me. It was still awkward at first. So for anybody else out there to actually like it and keep coming back, that means a lot. Because I made a lot of effort, a lot of forward motion in these past 5 months of doing it. Side effect. Ooh, Matt just hit the side effect on Zachary Wentz. I'm just glad to be in the studio, man, in my little war room, because that's why I made this room the way it is for me to be able to podcast in it. And it took a huge 180 because it used to be our junk room. Me and mom called it the junk room. We were just, you couldn't even walk in this room for like years, years and years, years. The day bed that I showed you a second ago had a mountain of just stuff on it, just and stuff all in the floor around it. It was just horrible. And it took me like a year straight for me to finally get it looking like this. That's when I started podcast. That's what I told the dude, man. Every time I go get a haircut, go get a shape up. Trey, man, you need to be a podcaster. You're so knowledgeable about it. You'd be really good at it. You need to start your own wrestling podcast. I'm like, dude, it's not as easy as me just turn on a camera and doing it. I want my room to look nice when I do. And here I am. Not perfect, but it's got its flaws. Like that uninvited guest I had to extinguish earlier. It's mine. It's what God has blessed me with, and I'm very fortunate to have everything I own, everything I have. Not even mine. His. Oh, Santana. He hit him with a swanton. Yo, all four men down. That was a crazy little spot right there. Like all four men jumped off the top rope, one right after the other. Four different sides of the ring and everything. I feel like there was just that sequence was crazy. What are they gonna do next to top that? Poetry in motion. That's what's gonna happen next. That vintage Hardy Boys, but he got caught. The Rascalz caught Jeff, and then used him as a weapon to knock Matt down, and then used him as a weapon again. Dropped his leg on Matt's neck. Rascalz with a double team on Jeff. Zachary went suicide dive back on the floor, while Byron Reed got the 2 count on Jeff. Wow, really, really close. Dang, that was close. Rascalz are not good. I hope they don't beat the Hardys. Come on, Hardys. Y'all need to retain this thing. $3:15 in the morning. Stun Dog Millionaire. That's what that move's called. Interesting. Don't forget, Scragglers, hit that sub button. Drop a comment in the live chat. Oh, twist the fate on the floor to Byron Reed. Follow me on social media, Scragglers. Hit them buttons, do them things. Help me grow the channel. Help me be a famous YouTuber. Jeff Hardy about to hit the swanton. Could it be? Come on. Let it. Yes, that could be it. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, Matt and Jeff for the win, and still the TNA Tag Team Champion. That's what's supposed to happen. That's how that match is supposed to end. Yes, sir. All that gold. They got 4 belts between the two of them. I'm about to start watching Fourth Ring because I want to see them matches too. Yeah, Matt and Jeff for the win. Let's go. I'm so glad they retained. That's what I was hoping for, and I got what I was hoping for. Let's go. And then a show of respect. They're about to shake hands with the Rascalz after the fact. They gonna accept the handshake? Yep. Good stuff. Love to see it. Aw, they're hugging. Like my ex used to say. Aw, they're hugging. I like when they have great sportsmanship like that after a hard fought match. Love to see it. Yeah, Team 3D's challenging them for the belt for a ladder match. But who's gonna be on Bubba Ray's team if Devon Dudley is unable to compete because of his injuries and age and everything else? Like he's not able to wrestle at all. So they're gonna get Spike Dudley to come back and wrestle the Hardys with Bubba. Like that's gonna be interesting how that part plays out as well. So I want to see Dudley's versus Hardys one more time, but it's not gonna be Devon in the ring when it happens. I love Jeff Hardy too. Since you said that, here I'm gonna show you something else later. This, damn it, the nail fell. That picture right there, that was night one when they came to Fayetteville for TNA last year. And that's that same look that I had when Jeff looked me head to toe and said, "Man, I love the look, bro." Because I got the D-Generation X shirt on, the NXT belt around my waist, and then I'm wearing the two belts like a chain, like John Cena used to do, and like Jeff Hardy was wearing his tonight. Jeff was like, "Man, I love that look, bro." And people say that looks like we're in a bathroom. That's not in a bathroom. That's just the way the foyer of that arena looks. And then the autograph at the top. That's their autograph. I got it twice. Well, I might have to put it on the floor now because I dropped the damn nail. Why is First Class coming back out? First Class Penthouse. I knew it had to be something else happening since there's still 33 minutes left on the show. All right, since you love Jeff Hardy, here's a better picture of the autograph I got from him. Jeff Hardy's autograph is crazy. It look like a face. Like he was signing it, and I'm like, what is he writing on it? But then I looked at it after the fact, and I'm like, that's cool. Or my autograph the leader gave me. That's another cool one. I'm ending the stream in 30 more minutes. Well, 32 minutes. Exactly. 32 more minutes and I end the stream. And then I'm gonna have another stream that's gonna be about 15 minutes long. My autograph from Joe Hendry. You couldn't even see that one, Alita, because she wrote it in green, which is cool. She could have done whatever she wanted. But she gave me a heart. I got autographs like them. And again, all this stuff happened within this last calendar year because mom passed away. I'm like, oh God, my world's come apart. If this is the last hurrah for me, I'm gonna go out with a bang. And I just went and met all these people, had all these events, went to WrestleMania in Vegas and everything else. Masha doing everything she would want me to do, having the experiences she would want me to have. Jordan Grace. before she got on main roster. And it's like she knew something was wrong with me because she wrote that "Stay Strong" up there. I didn't tell her to write that. She wrote that. You could probably see the hurt in my eyes because that was when it was fresh. Mom's passing was fresh at that point. There's one more autograph in here. I had to put it deep in the book because it was bent up. It got damaged on the way back from Vegas. It's about flat again. Well, it's still got creases. Timeless Tony Storm. I still can't believe I met her. I went to WrestleCon wanting to meet Zara Brookside. Could not find Zara Brookside because she was on the schedule to be there, but she wasn't. You know, talent subject to change. But then I walked past Tony Storm like 3, 4 times. I'm like, well, shoot, I can meet her. That's fine. Who is the Baltimore Ravens mascot? I hope he messes AJ Styles up. I hope the mascot for the Ravens messes AJ Francis up. Yeah, WWE Encyclopedia, by the way. That tell you how much of a fan I am. Matter of fact, Mom got me the encyclopedia too. No worries, Zeta. I appreciate you sticking it out as long as you could. No worries. I know people gotta go. It's the very weirdest of early times for me to be doing this. Sorry. Catch up with you soon. Have a good night. Don't apologize either. You're good. Oh God, Alicia Tate Evers, freaking nosy annoying screwing race. Oh, she just slapped AJ Francis though. All right. I kind of like. I hate. I like that because I don't like the system. They're trying to make the system be faces, and it's not working for me. It's the worst episode of First Class Penthouse because of the First Class Penthouse, and y'all suck, bruh. Like, and then he gonna do the cross chop. Rich Swann. Rich Swann is a. I like him. I want to like Rich Swann, but he's with AJ Francis, which means I can't like him. Oh, Baltimore Raven getting down. That's more entertaining than the Penthouse was. Emergence is not over because the main event now. 30, not even 30 minutes left. 29 more minutes left, I think, if I'm doing my math right. Yeah, I'm getting closer to the end now because the main event's about to start. Moose versus Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship. I don't want to pull for Moose because he is with the system. But I'm torn because at the same time, I want the TNA belt back on the show where it's supposed to be on. God, why did they do this to me? Like I said, they're trying to make the system be faces, man, and it ain't working for me. You're back. I thought you were going to bed. I got 20 more minutes left on the stream, by the way, Zeta. They're about to start the main event here after this video package of everything leading up to this match. Like 25 more minutes left. It's gonna be interesting on how this next match plays out, though. I gotta from my face. This is just irritating the piss out of me. That's why I keep scratching it. Our beard is on fire. Up in here, it's burning hot. On fire. I'm gonna scratch it here. Scratch it there. Burning hot. It's on fire. Trying to think of different topics I can talk about on my non-wrestling podcast I gotta start doing every week. Tell her to take between Moose and Trick Williams. Trick is 6'4", Moose is 6'5", Trick 640 or 240 pounds. Moose is 270. Trick's got the trick shot. Moose has the spear. Both have accolades galore between the two of them. Long story short, this is about to be a good match. Moose sound like he got a new theme song. And come out there in something that look. Oh, that's his robe. I thought he had on some hammer pants. The way the shadows look made it look. I still don't like you, Moose, even though everybody's on your side. I dare say I'm going for Trick Williams, which I'm gonna try to ad lib like Booker T as much as I can, like I always do. Or the dapping the crowd as he goes by. Oh, that was his mom and his brother. That's right, because they're in his hometown. I almost forgot this is his hometown. That's why they're all cheering for him. Yeah, I love Jay and Jimmy Uso. Whoop that trick, uh-huh. Whoop that trick, yeah. Whoop that trick, uh-huh. Whoop that trick, I like it. Whoop that trick, oh yeah, man. Whoop that trick, oh yeah, man. Whoop that trick, whoop that trick. It's hard for me to be like Book when I'm saying whoop that trick at the same time. Uh-huh. I like it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That trick. Whoop that trick. Whoop that trick. I think it's hilarious that they got that whoop that trick thing from Hustle and Flow, the movie. But if you ever seen the movie Hustle and Flow, that's exactly what they had a song about that. That's how they came up with the whole whoop that trick. That movie came out years, about decades ago, probably by now. Matter of fact, we'll look it up. Hustle and Flow. When did that come out? One fall. Let's go. Hustle and Flow came out in 2005, so 20 years ago. Whoop that trick was a thing 20 years ago when that movie came out. I got that on DVD in the other room. That tell you how long ago it was if it's on DVD. Wow. Crowd chant and whip that trick. I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way because bad as I want the TNA belt back on the brand, I don't like Moose. Thank you, Zeta. I appreciate it. Trick with the mic, cutting a promo before the match. Wow, he just downplayed the Ravens and said the Eagles was better. Trying to get that heel heat. They trying their best to make me like Moose, and it ain't gonna work. I like the Eagles. I got family in Philadelphia. That's why I don't mind the Eagles that much at all. But the home crowd right now didn't like that comment. This is about to be a good match, I feel like. I wonder what kind of outside interference we're gonna get because we know how both of these competitors like to play. Ring the bell. Here we go. It's officially started. Main event, big fight field. Trick Williams versus Moose. Yeah, I'd rather Trick win. The belt will just have to stay with NXT. I can't go for Moose. Even in his hometown. Knife Edge chop go woo on Trick Williams' chest. Twice he lit him up. That quick. Match just started. Irish whip into the corner. Trick counters it with a chop of his own. Moose literally brushed it off. Chopped him again. He's brushing the chops off like they're nothing. Trick ducking and dodging all those punches. They didn't dodge that chop though. What up, Oscar? How you doing? Ring that bell and subscribe to my channel. You heard? Yara mean? Knife Edge chop go woo on Trick Williams' chest again. This time they outside the ring fighting. And like I said, we were slapping hands with everybody at ringside because it's his hometown. I still don't like him. He's part of the system and buck the system. They suck. He about to try to powerbomb him on the apron. Yeah. Oh, Trick Williams counters it with a Hurricane Rana. It's like, yeet, or I could go, yeet. Trick taking the fight to Moose, raining down forearms on his dome. Head first into the apron. Sent Moose. Oh, again to the apron. Face first goes Moose. Try the third time. Moose counters it though. And Moose sends Trick head first into the apron. 16 minutes to go. Irish whip counter. Moose goes shoulder first into the ring post. Now he's lean up on the barricade. Trick chops him. Another chop. He ain't brushing them chops off now, but he did counter it. And now he's lighting Trick up right in front of his mom and his brother. Oh, cheap shot to the throat by Trick. And he throws Moose back in the ring. Back into the corner. Trick punches him in the face. Another shot to the chin. He's doing the moose chant before he swings every time. They said trick when he did it that time. Irish whip countered by Moose. Trick jumps over him. Tries for an axe kick. Moose counters it with a top rope crossbody and then a clip up. Showing the replay of it. I'll give it that poetry in motion, slow mo replay. And I got respect for anybody to go into the ring. I respect Moose. I respect the system. Gunther, MJF, Nia Jax. Anybody that I don't like, Grayson Waller, but I don't like them. I respect them because they get in the ring and do what they do, but I don't like them. I'm a little tired. Yeah, yeah, Zeta. Definitely a little tired because I've been going for what 14 hours straight. Because I slept in. Because I'll be staying up till this time in the morning, so I don't get up until 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm a little tired. Not that bad because I'm not yawning. I'm not having a hard time keeping my eyes open. I'm able to focus, but I am tired. I'm an insomniac. Ever since college life, my circadian rhythm has been messed up, and I don't sleep well. I've tried everything: melatonin, exercise, and I remember I used to go to the gym and try to wear myself out. Doesn't work. Getting closer to the end though. And again, like I said, I'm still gonna go in there and play the video game for 10 minutes. I might have to check it out, Juggalo. If I get time, I will. My priorities are WWE, TNA, AEW, and the Indies. Well, I might be able to flip the last two, but in that order, that's the order of priority for me. WWE, TNA. We'll say either AEW or Independence. Which one of the one first? JCW and JLW and GLW. They're not on my radar at the moment. Oh, Trick tried to chop Toho and had to get. He finally got it. Ooh, back neck breaker. And attempt. One, two, two. Sweet. Moose gets his shoulder up at two. Few more minutes left on the stream, guys. Help me get to 180 subscribers by hitting that like and subscribe button. I need 3 more subscribers to hit 180. Like Goldberg will say, who's next? Trick Williams playing with Moose. He don't need to be doing that. And slapping in the back of the head. Moose is about to tear him up. He about to try to launch a comeback, but I feel like Trick's gonna retain. 11 more minutes left on this stream. Because I got 11 more minutes left in this event. Moose absorbing every punch, getting fired up, if anything. And they lighten Trick up with some chops. Irish whips him to the corner, hits him with a back elbow. And then a Uranagi. Senton, pin attempt. Trick kicks out at 2. But counters the signature, pump kick, and then a pie face. Moose hits him with a pop-up power bomb. 1, 2, 2, swing. Trick kicks out of 2. You're funny, Zeta. Aren't you tired? Yeah, I remember. So total tonight, I would have streamed roughly 5 hours, and that's after working about 6, 7 hours. 7 hours. Work 7 hours. Sit in front of the camera watching wrestling for another 5 hours. Oh, that trick kick had no effect on Moose. And then a Uranagi of his own. And then he puts Moose up in the fireman's carry and hits him with an attitude adjustment. 1, 2, 2, swing. Moose kicks out at 2. 9 more minutes, literally. I'm just glad it's not freezing up every 5 seconds like the kickoff was. That was ticking me off, man. And it would give us an error message saying live feed currently unavailable or something like that. I'm like, dude, if y'all can't get your act together on the kickoff, what's gonna happen when the show starts? But I turned it off when the show starts because I ain't want to watch it till now. I put a timer and it's 10 minutes. You're so funny, Zeta. You remind me of John. Whenever little John Westside Boy is on my stream, he's like my timekeeper. He keeps up with how long I'm doing. Like if I'm going over my personal limit, like if I go on the game and I say I'm only gonna be up here for 30 minutes, he'll be like, "Okay, it's been 25 minutes." So I appreciate you being my timekeeper. But you got less than 10 minutes. I'm looking at 8 minutes. Trick wins with that suplex. Both men down the middle of the ring, exhausted after all that has transpired in this rivalry grudge match of a main event. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." There's a guy with a WWE belt in the crowd. That was me at TNA. I feel like it was a disrespect thing, but then I feel like it's not a disrespect thing because they're partnered with WWE. But when I go to the independent shows, that's when I feel the same way. Like, damn, am I disrespecting them? Am I like, should I not bring my belts? But I feel obligated to bring all 3 belts to every wrestling show I ever go to. Chris, what's up, bro? Yes, you made it. You made it with a little under 7 minutes to spare. How you doing? 'Cause I'm getting off here in 7 minutes. But then I'm gonna jump on the game for another 15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. Because I've been streaming for 5 hours, bro. I did my SmackDown video earlier, and now I'm doing this video. And you missed it earlier. I had a poll up on my first live stream tonight asking if I should do a weekly non-wrestling podcast, and it was unanimous. Everybody agreed with the yes. So starting next week, I'm gonna be doing a podcast once a week about something that's not wrestling. You inspired that poll, and everybody said yes. I'm gonna be a busy bee. Oh, back body drop. Moose went through the table on the floor. Dang. But yeah, you inspired that poll, and now starting next week, I have to start talking about non-wrestling stuff. Oh, you were in that stream too? I didn't know that. That's right. You were in the chat earlier. I forgot, man. My bad. Sleep deprivation, bro. But you were the reason why I put that poll up, since you don't watch wrestling. You want me to talk about something other than it? Like I said, there's gonna be some parameters on that. It ain't gonna be longer than, let's say, 30 minutes when I do a non-wrestling pod, and it might be a theme every week. Like, oh, the ref got knocked out. Trick Williams just knocked the ref out. He was trying to aim for Moose, and then Moose with the spear, and of course the ref's knocked out. He goes to the pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count to 100 because there's no freaking referee. That was the chance. I'm looking at 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes for me to get 3 more subscribers to get the 180 sub. And I'm not talking about sandwiches. Trick Williams with the trick shot, but got countered. Was buckle bombs him. Then the trick shot connects. And the ref's finally starting to come to. Oh, wow. This way, really? Ref's crawling over to the count. 1, 2, 2. Sweet. Moose kicks out at 2. I don't know nothing about cars, Chris. Why am I going to talk? What am I talking about? My own car? Am I going to talk about different cars? I don't know nothing about cars. That's your thing, not mine. I know what a Mustang is. I know what an Escalade is. I mean, what am I supposed to talk about with cars, bro? Oh, trick just countered. And Moose went shoulder first into the turnbuckle. And now a trick shot to the back of its head. I was thinking more along the lines, less about cars, more about comic books or superheroes. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Trick Williams for the win. And still the TNA World Champion. One week it might be about comics. Next week it might be about music. Week after that it might be about, I don't know, sports. I don't know, like football. Again, all stuff that I could care less about. 'Cause I care more about wrestling than all that I just named. Pokemon the week after that. I like a Pokemon. That's probably my second favorite thing other than wrestling is Pokemon. Food, that could be a topic for one of the weeks. Games, I like that. Video games, different classics like Final Fantasy. Maybe some video games that I used to like back in the day. See if anybody currently knows, because since I'm so much older than everybody. What you know about Breath of Fire or River City Ransom? Yeah, I could do games as a topic one week. But I like that. I like that idea of it having a theme every week, like not just an open forum like Keith suggested. Although I might do an open forum, just anything goes. I also like the idea of it possibly being taking a page out of Francine's podcast, because every now and then she'll have a part of her show where it's ask her almost anything. Maybe I can have y'all ask me almost anything. I like that idea. I just came up with it. I like that idea. Ask me almost anything. I can dig that. Trick Williams started flapping like the Eagles. He was cracking on the Ravens again. I'm weak. And he's strumming the belt like a guitar, and that's how we're going off the air. Trick Williams still TNA champion. That's what I wanted, I guess, because I don't like Moose and I don't like the system. And now that just went off the air. And that's the end of my stream too. I know it is, but I had to do this because I had to work and miss both shows. And now I'm about to go in here and play the game for 10, 15 minutes. So, as always, thank you guys for your continued love and support you showed me on my stream. To my 177 subscribers, hats off to you guys. Extra love to y'all and props. To those who have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? It doesn't cost a dime. Only takes a second of your time. It's just a matter of ringing that bell so you get the notifications, and it helps me grow the channel. Go through the content. By now, I done put out 170 videos in the past 5 months. Like them, comment on them, share them, and follow me on social media. God bless you all. Be good and be good at